Let's get on with the rant, you wild platypus. Number 1, some teachers in classrooms assign overwhelming amounts of homework. Meaning, if you did every single homework assignment, you'd have at least a C in the class, a passing grade. But most people copy homework, finish it fast so they don't have to do it later, don't retain the information, and pass the class without learning shit. Number 2, some teachers assign homeworks that are worth like 2 points for 10 questions. The entire classroom semester is like 5,000 points because there's 100-point projects and 200-point quizzes and exams. And the fucking homework is worth like 5 points. And sometimes they're like written paragraph answers that take an hour to do. Skip it. Use that hour to study or something else because it's not worth it. Number 3, teachers assign a shit ton of homework where all it is copying down. Let's just say they're math problems. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Addition, subtraction. I get maybe like 5 or 10 where you get on a roll and you start learning, oh, like I actually figured it out. Like this is how you do it. Okay, I'm getting better, I'm getting good, and you know, this is it. They go overboard. They assign fucking 100 of the same problems. Because then after like problem 20, it's just like repetitive bullshit. Now I'm sitting here tired, literally from writing. My hand is cramping, Mrs. Puffs, make it stop. And it's literally repetition to the point where it's a waste of time. If I know how to do it by problem 20, I know how to do it by problem 100. So those packets are a giant fucking waste of time. Number 4, some teachers are bad teaching in classrooms as it is. There are some fantastic teachers who have made a giant impact on my life that I'm so grateful for. But then there are some that's like, where did you get your teaching degree? A cereal box? The classroom's out of control with people asking stupid questions. Wait, so like the United States has like multiple like states, you know, filled with like dumbass people. Is this gonna be on the test? But then when the teachers assign you homework in that class, nothing from the homework you see on the test. I had a class the other day where I had to do 550 vocab cards within a span of like 3 weeks. I'd rather have jerked off an elephant. Which none of the words, even as I studied through them, none of the words appeared on the test. What was the point? I'm a verbal learner. I like the environment and the information given to me, spoken, all of those interactions in the classroom. I don't retain information by copying things down. So if I'm doing fucking vocab cards and I'm looking on the screen and copying it down, I'm just next. I'm retaining nothing. I just want to get it fucking done as fast as I can. Number 5, some teachers assign you things where you clearly it just hits you after, you know, doing it and turning it in. Wow, that assignment almost had no relevance to the class. Say it's like some government class and you do current events and, you know, things that matter. And then there'll be one assignment that's like fucking totally irrelevant. Analyze what types of dreams your baby sister has and compare them to the problems of the world today. I have to spend like, you know, 5 days in a fucking group to get this done. When absolutely there is nothing, not even different aspects of it, nothing that pertains to the class and all the tests I took after that assignment. Why give me material to review when it's not going to be on the test? And the worst part about tests, including homework, some things on the homework are never on the test, so you're better off paying attention in class more or reading the book. Critical thinking tests, where nothing is relevant. It's all totally what you can connect the dots with. The number 1 thing I hate about those kinds of tests is when you ask a teacher a question because you're stumbled between like 2 or 3 answers. And you explain, well, this one makes sense in this case scenario, and that one makes sense in that case scenario. Both answers could be right. And I got this before. Yeah, you're right, but one of them's a little bit more correct than the other. Also, ever heard of example questions and answers on the internet? Example essays? It's not plagiarism, it's influence. Last but not least, I hate Farfetched Homework, where it'll be like 100-point if you want to do it assignment to raise your grade. Oh, take a trip with your family to the Grand Canyon, stand by the edge and roll a boulder down the entire cliffside, and, you know, measure its velocity and see when the sun comes up, if it's on the east or west on a Tuesday night at 3 o'clock. You're gonna wanna, you know, some like bullshit thing like that. Do you think half the class actually does it? They just bullshit it, like write down like what would have happened using, you know, little scientific formulas or something like that, and you're set. No one actually goes out of their way that much to do something like that. And what's the deal with teachers saying in-class homework? There's no such thing as in-class homework. It's called classwork. Meaning it's a way of saying, you guys don't have homework today, but I'm not gonna, let it off that easy. I'm just gonna say you guys can do your homework in class. Evaluate your points, evaluate the amount of homework, evaluate the type, and what it can be used for. Because honestly, most of the time, homework sucks. Through middle school, high school, college. Sometimes your teacher's great, sometimes you look at the homework and be like, this class is the best. Barely get assigned homework, but it's still like very good homework, actually something I'd want to do, like to kind of prepare myself and shit. That's great. The rest of the time, fucking cat poop salad. Thanks guys so much for hearing some of my thoughts. Thank you guys for sharing videos like this to other people who appreciate this sort of message. And honestly, who can relate. Relating is good, isn't it? It's good for the liver. Love you all. See you Wednesday.